Hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today on this another live stream. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great Friday afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. We are going to continue on with our Sims 4 Legacy gameplay with Felix Johnson and his crew. They recently had another baby. This one happens to be a boy. So we've got a boy and a girl up at this point, and I think we might be going for kid number 3. I was toying around with the idea, thinking that maybe we could have a third kid for them, and I think I'm going to go with it. So we're going to pick off where we left off, and of course we could jump around to some other families too. That's always my thing. So thank you so much as well for all the follows on Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram. I appreciate it. You guys have really made this journey for me wonderful, and I cannot thank you enough for liking my stuff or subscribing and all that. It does help. It does give me a chance to bring you more content and allows me to follow a long pushed back dream of mine. So thank you again. I do appreciate all the love and support that I've received from all of you. So thank you. I don't know how the weather is where you guys are, but it's awfully rainy by me today, and looks like it's no different in game. So in game's weather has followed me to real life weather. It's been a little chilly, too. I actually had to put my boxer's sweater on this morning because he was cold. And I'm like, well, you know what, buddy? You don't have much fur. So we went ahead and put his sweater on today because it's, like I said, a little chilly. It's 50 degrees right now and raining, so not the most optimal conditions outside. So we've got 2 babies here. We're trying to fear the Reaper. Why is he afraid of his dad? That makes no sense. See, they're even hugging. I mean, come on. He's not afraid of his dad. It's silly. It's silly. All right. He does have this fear of death. I could make it go away. He also has anger grief. So I'm gonna make his fear go away. So there's this Fear Be Gone in the reward store that will get rid of your Sim Spheres if you want it. So I'm just gonna grab it and drink it. It's really helpful for your Sims that have like 7 fears, and it does happen. I had one that had 5, and I'm like, 5 fears? Man, are you a scaredy cat? He was like afraid of fire, afraid of death, afraid of losing his loved one, unfulfilled dreams, and then there was one more. I don't remember what it was, but it was like a host of them. And I'm like, really? You should not be that afraid of all that stuff. So gonna move over OBS. I also think I fixed my alerts finally. So I went through Stream Elements this time to try to fix it, and hopefully it works. So it looks like the test stuff was working. If I get any new subscribers or followers, I should see that pop up. So, hopefully that's fixed. I am not great with this stuff. I'm still fairly new and figuring things out, but it's getting easier each time I run into a problem, and there's so many good, helpful videos that have shown me how to do things. It's fantastic. I love it. So I am so glad that there's a lot of people that had the same questions I did on a lot of this stuff. So here's the baby, Adrian we called him. And then we have Autumn, Adrian and Autumn. Oh, I did 2 A names and I didn't even realize it. Oh well. That's fine. So Adrian was actually just born. He's not that old. So he will live his first infant life, and then we will age him into a second infant life, and then into toddlerhood. So tomorrow is Variety Day on my stream, and I think I might go back to Enzoi tomorrow. So if you are interested in Enzoi, I think we'll play that tomorrow. There was a new update that they pushed out with some new social and things of that nature, so we might just play Enzoi tomorrow. We will see. We'll see how that goes. I might want to play something different, but I don't know. I'm thinking Enzoi at this point because I haven't done that content in a bit, and it would be kind of refreshing to go back to it. It's not a bad game. It's just it feels kind of empty. There doesn't really feel like a lot going on right now, which I'm sure they'll fix in the future. There'll be more coming out, I'm sure. So I'm looking forward to it. Oh, Grandma fed Adrian, or not Adrian, Autumn. Oh, and I wanted to fix Frida's will. Update will. Dependence. No. Update will. Clear choices. Clear simoleons, close remains. Personal note. Heirlooms. Funeral activities. Okay, leave personal note. Funeral activities. Sims remains. Simoleons. We're gonna have her give 80% of her household funds to Floyd and not Felix because they're feuding. So oh, not her ex-husband. Ew. Okay, so she's leaving like most of her money to Floyd. She's not gonna leave like hardly anything to Felix. Update will. Let's see. Should we leave a personal note? Write personal note. Felix and Calica. I never really hated you. Living together wasn't the best decision. Now you won't have to worry about me. Oh, I can't write anymore. Wasn't the best decision. Best life. FJ, Felix Johnson. Update will. Sim remains. Funeral activities. Okay, so she wants serve food, light candles, give a lighthearted eulogy. Wow, ghosts can use ethereal forces to console those around them. Give eulogy. Moment of silence. Mourn deceased. Let's see, what else? Sim remains. Ooh. I like the horse one. Let's do, since she was a reaper, let's do the crow. That makes sense. Update will. Give 20% of the households to another household. She's not gonna leave them like completely high and dry. She's just not giving them most of her money. So. Oh shoot, I was gonna grab a screenshot of that. Figure rich father, so. Okay, so maybe it just stays here then with her. Update will. Heirlooms. She doesn't really have heirlooms. I'm actually gonna buy her heirlooms and we'll do that part. But let's update, leave personal note, set emotion. Sad. Okay. I wanted to grab a screenshot of her and her will because it looks kind of cool. Alright, so we updated her will before I forgot, because I've been meaning to do that for the last 2 streams, and once again, I keep forgetting. So, this will be a little bit better. Now I don't have to remember. It'll just be there. So. Okay, so we have 2 children, we have a toddler. Felix, why don't you read to sleep? No? I'll have her go there. Felix, read Autumn to sleep. There we go. Although I think I did that. I did. And I've decided that I probably have to readjust the homework thing so I can actually help the kids with their homework. Did I set a ghost thing for him? I will today. We'll do an expert one. Since he's gotten braver, it's been much easier. I apologize, I'm still coughing, so I'm gonna mute myself so I don't hack in everybody's ears. That's never a fun moment. I'm getting better. I mean, every day I cough less and my sinuses are getting better, so acquiring the thinking skill. We need to... Yeah, there we go. I love that super efficient newborn care. You get that at 10 of the parenting skill. It is super helpful. They do everything in like one fell swoop, and it is super fast. So I really appreciate that. Okay, what can we do today? So we set Felix up for another ghost hunt. Calica, she's been doing odd jobs. Whoops. She's been doing odd jobs via the phone. So if you go into business, find odd jobs. She's been doing those. Autumn is angry, exhausted. Well, then go to sleep. Like, Dad read you a story, and then you got up like a weirdo. Aw, baby's so cute. Now Calica's tired. She's like, I am done parenting for today. Thank you very much. Felix, where are you? You can go back to sleep as well. Everybody's asleep then. I was worried about space as well. I'm like, oh god, they have 3 kids and this is gonna be like crunch, but no, it's not. Especially when Frida passes away. So it won't be, they'll have more room then for sure. Frida is up first. Calica is feeling a little bit forlorn. So yeah, let's have them get busy since she's feeling a little bit neglected. And there's gross stuff in the fridge. I have the monstrous task of cleaning out my fridge at some point. In the next, it's got to be done like in the next week. Not that there's old food, I just want to go through and like wash the inside and wash like the levels and things, because stuff does spill and get gross in there. So it's definitely on my cleaning bucket list for this week. I don't like doing it, but it has to be done. So, oh Grim, what do you want? Do you want to go on a date? Heck yeah, she is on her way, Grim. What? You don't even have to ask. She's there. Okay, so we're on a date with Grim. Heck yes. I didn't know they could do this. Because, like, she can't ask him out on a date, which is really weird. I don't think she can anyway. Seems like I couldn't figure out if she could or not. Let's plant a bug on him. We'll listen in on all his ghostly, ghastly secrets. Take PTO. She's busy. The Grim Reaper didn't notice the bug. That's good. Oh, their date's over with already? Oh, okay. Can she go back to her place with him? No. Can she ask him back to her place? Ask if single. That would be nice if she could ask him back to the house. Ask to just be friends. Wait, they can woohoo here. There's a closet, right? Oh, there's no... What? They were just on a date. They had like this great thing going on. What do you mean? Compliment appearance? I mean, I don't know what more she can do. Okay, there's the satisfaction is back. Okay, okay. That guy was just like, these people are weird. There, woohooing closet. I don't feel like she can walk away without that. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, he's got to be good if she keeps going back for more, right? So... Alright, now Frida can go home. She took PTO today, so she doesn't need to go into work. I mean, she could. Amanda, I love that. I love that. Just to look how clean it is, I think that's gonna be me too. I certainly need to clean it out, but not like I said, not like I have bad food. It just needs the whole like freshness clean kind of thing. So it'll be worth it though when it's done. I have a birthday party / Father's Day stuff on Sunday, but then after that I am planning to give it a good scrub. For sure. I had all this stuff too that I had planned, and then I got sick and I'm like, I'm so far behind now. I was way behind on laundry. I was way behind on my dishes. I was like, oh, I hate being sick. But it's okay. Little by little, we're getting there. Welcome in, by the way, Amanda. Thank you for joining us. All right, Frida. She had her grimly date. Okay, now they're back. On love terms. Oh, this ongoing saga with the Grim Reaper and her has just been crazy. I don't know. I never shied away from it. I just ran with it too. It's like, whatever. So I've heard other people too that have like the relationship with Father Christmas and they love it. They're like, it's so cute. Like, really? I guess there's some like with the Grimm, you get the Grimmborn, so there's something special like that with Father Christmas too. Maybe we'll experiment with that down the road. Felix, just fix it. What you were doing is the definition of insanity. Okay, so we have the baby is asleep. Where is my toddler? Playing in the toilet. Now we have to scold her. Firm. Express disappointment. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, I've been trying to like do little pieces and not like push myself over the top because I know I'll just end up sick again or worse off, or it'll linger and I don't want it to linger. I want to be done with being sick. Poor toddler. Don't splash in the toilet. What is she doing with her? She went to sleep? Oop. Pulled the yoga mat. This was a like catch-all room and now it's like the kids' room / catch-all room. And girl, you need to shave your legs. They are hairy. We had this whole discussion yesterday on shaving legs. It was kind of funny. Thanks, Amanda. I've been trying. I probably could have streamed last Saturday. I could have probably pushed myself through it, but I chose against it just so I could kind of feel better. So I actually made myself like not do anything still, and I'm glad that I did that because I think it helped severely. Did we shave everything? No, we did. Okay, sweet. Now, harvest all of our lemons. I don't know what we're doing with lemons. Is there a cook recipe for those? Probably. I'm guessing sweets. Fruit salad. Pancakes, any fruit, any strawberry. Berry or jam, any fruit. Lemon French toast? Yeah, doesn't sound good. Fruit cobbler. Vegetable. Fruit again. I'm just seeing if there's any lemon. Not even a lemon meringue pie? Really? You would think that would be like in here, right? Interesting. Maybe it's more of a baker thing. I guess I can level her baking and see. Floyd is calling to chat. Of course. She's getting 80% of Frida's money when she dies. Of course she's gonna chat with him. The baby is hungry. Nope. Super efficient newborn care. Okay, Calica. How's the baking going? Floyd can take that to his ghost hunt tonight. It might be in the baking section, Amanda. I'm not sure. I don't have a high baking skill with her, so I'm going to just see really quickly if I can open it. Here's fish pie. Yum. Pear, cherry, strawberry, blackberry, fruit pie. We'll make a fruit pie. I'm gonna have Floyd do this with the breadsticks because he'll take these to his ghost hunt tonight. Where did you go? I asked if you would please make a fruit pie, lady. She's like, yeah. Adrian's in good shape. The kiddo needs a bath. You're up, Felix. And always, there is always something broken in this house. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, the sink and the toilet. It's like Floodmageddon. Yeah, I forget it's separate too. I kind of wish it wasn't, but whatever. Not a big deal. Put it away and bake something else. Here's sweet potato pie. Ooh, let's make a cheesy bread. How did she not get clean? It just shows her hygiene's at like 0, and Frida wants to talk in tongues all the time. I think she's losing it a little bit. There we go. Mop. Go ahead, mop. Thank you, Felix. Wonderful husband. Oh, we can teach her how to potty train too. I keep forgetting potty training for kids. I should know better. We'll give her like the little princess toilet. We'll make it a neutral color because of eventually brother is gonna have to be potty trained. It's really not a fit in there. Nope. Well, it's just gonna be in the kids' room. Calico made cheesy bread. What else can we bake? Okay, yeah, here, lemon bars. So there's lemon. I swear there's lemon meringue too, though, Amanda. I swear it's in here. We'll make lemon bars. I'm just gonna have her keep making stuff until I see it. It's like one of those things that I just have to know. Potty train Autumn. This is gonna go real well. She's gonna be like, no, and then I'm gonna get the change the dynamic to strict. Come on, get on to potty. You can do it. I should put something on this wall. It's a little blank. Something kids ask for the wall, I think. Painting and posters? How about, let's see. Something kid related. Yeah, that's me too. Like, before bed, definitely. I'm like, I need to find this out. Usually it's a person for me. It's like, I was trying to think of somebody's name, and that's when I have to like, Google it because it will bug me otherwise. Oh, Felix is going to his investigation. Should we follow him? Well, yeah, we'll follow him. I really miss how good the food looks from The Sims 3. The Sims 3 had really good looking like food, and then we got to The Sims 4 and it just looked like somebody puked on the plate. And I keep searching for mods that like rectify that, and there's a few, but not like full on, and that makes me kind of sad. Level 9 baking skill recipe. Okay, so it is in there. It's just under baking. Thank you very much. Sell oddity to collector. These dolls are creepy too. So she's level 6 now. I do have my skills slightly skewed with MC, so they go a little bit faster. Just the way I like to play. I like to move things along. Then I feel like I actually do the skills versus like reading the books about them, and it feels more satisfying. I did find a mod that I really liked that I've been playing around with at home. It's like it's a farm animal mod, so you can actually set out a section of the Sims property so you can have like multiple llamas and cows and things of that nature. I really like it, and you're not bound to just like the one animal house for each animal. Really, really nice mod to use for farming, since I do love farming in this game. Farming and gardening. I like gardening in real life, so shocker. I just wish that I could garden more than 3 months out of the year. Goodness. Well, he got some decent money from that. Which is another reason I'm not giving all of the funds to Frida's one son when she passes away. Because technically Felix does have like his own contribution to it. Ooh, those look good. I'm gonna have her keep baking though. Shepherd's pie, exotic fruit pie. There's a lemon. Exotic fruit pie. Let's do that one. Yeah, it does look incredibly sad. So mushy and unappealing. I was at a restaurant a few days ago, and one I frequent quite often, and the rice was complete mush. It was so sad. I'm like, I can't eat this. It's just disgusting. It's not a texture that I like. Usually it's pretty good, but sometimes like if they have a new cook or whatever, the food will be kind of off. Something's overcooked, undercooked, whatever. Dine out, that was the huge complaint, was it took Sims way too long to eat. Aw, she lost somebody. She's a Reaper. She shouldn't really feel sad. What are you making again, Calica? Exotic fruit pie? Yeah. Put away. You're gonna have so much thrown away food. Fudge bars. Oh, let's do a carrot cake. It's one of my favorites cakes is a carrot cake. Yeah, when I first got Dine Out, I'm like, why are my Sims still at the restaurant and it's midnight and they got here at like 6? This makes no sense. It was like, how long does it take to make food? Really? Yeah, exactly. Rice especially. It's, the mushy rice is just not... Ugh. The texture is so bad when it's overcooked. Carrot cake is one of my favorites. Usually I have some for my birthday. Somebody always gets me like a slice of carrot cake or a full one. One year I was like, I can't eat all this. What are you guys doing? I shared that one. Aw. Baby time. Oh, somebody ate a piece of it already. Must have been that good. Where is Autumn anyway? Oh, she's energized. She must have been playing in the water again. We'll work on potty training her. I have a fall birthday too. My birthday is in September, so carrot cake is like perfect for that. Sure, they can have a strict dynamic. She's like, I'm trying to go to the potty. I think once they hit like level 2, they start using the potty on their own. Yeah. I think. Where's my attention? Oh my gosh. And she wants sugar. She ate a piece of the carrot cake, didn't she? It was her. Little snitch. We'll pay attention to her. Snuggle. Silly behavior. Oh, finally, somebody wants that sweater that Frida made like 8 years ago. Ship on Plopsy. Oh, we bugged Grim. Let's listen in on Grim Reaper. You're a September baby too? Oh, that's cute. I love that. Yeah, me too. I love the play animation. It looks so engaging. My yeah, mine was in September. My grandfather's birthday was in October, so we were both fall birthdays, mine and his, when he was still with us. Oh, I prefer cats. They're tastier and less filling. Grim. Whew. Okay. That's disturbing. Oh, thank you for the follow or subscription, Mandalicious. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna call you Amanda. My sister-in-law's name is actually Amanda. We call her Amanda all the time. I usually just call her Mom now because she'll react to it. I'm glad my alerts work. They haven't been working in a few days, and it was really kind of bumming me out. But thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Teach objects? Should we teach her? Another strict dynamic. Okay. Frida isn't the easiest to get along with, so I completely understand that. Let's see. No odd jobs. Oh, it's too early in the morning. Gotcha. Sleep. She can go to sleep. We'll grab a screenshot of Grandma and Kiddo playing here. It's almost as someone's controlling her life. Oh, she's got a fear of me controlling her. I only want what's best for you. I promise. Let's see. Yeah. The fear of unfulfilled dreams. Well, Frida, I don't know what to tell you on that one. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I have another separate YouTube account as well, and most of the time I don't even switch it over. It's just like my streamer one is fine. I'll just use it. It's fine. So I'm guessing you're from Australia then? I'm probably just guessing. Because I think we're opposite seasons, if I recall. I have another Aussie who comes in and chats quite a bit when he's awake. So I might be totally fluffing that up too, because I know that there's other countries as well that follow a different set of seasons depending on globally where they are. South Africa, just over the water. Okay. South Africa sounds lovely. So I'm just like thinking in my head geographically. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So what time is it for you there? I'm just curious. Usually my one Aussie chatter who comes in, it's usually super early for him in the morning. And he usually chats around 4, so in another hour and a half. I at one time worked second shift, so I was playing World of Warcraft quite extensively at that time, and I worked second shift, and I was in a guild full of Australians, and they were the most amazing people. It was just time-wise, it worked out so well. But then when I got a normal job, I had to leave, and I was very sad. Sell to art gallery. Sure. That's pretty though. Like a starscape. We're rocking the kiddo. Oh, the kiddo can age up now. Baby care, age up. I love how the cradle shakes. Usually sunny, but hectically cold this winter. It's 9:46 p.m. here. Okay. So 6-ish hours difference. 7, roughly. Okay. I am not a fan of winter. I am such a wuss when it comes to being cold. And I live in northern Wisconsin in the United States, so I am up towards the Canada border. And our winters can be really harsh and cold depending. And I'm over it at this point. Intense? I don't know if I want to do intense. Cautious? Let's do cautious for Adrian. That's not one I usually do for my toddlers, so we'll do cautious for him. Actually, speaking of Canada too, I have quite a few relatives that are in Canada. And I don't understand how they can deal with some of the harsh winter, because some of them are more in the I don't know exactly like names and stuff. Like I could point on a map where they are, but distant relatives type situations. And I don't know how they do it. Like, I'm so done with cold. I'm so tired of it. My grandmother used to go to Arizona here in the States for the winter, and she was on to something, let me tell you. She liked it though. She was in this like older community. They would play cards and do all kinds of, fun stuff as a group. So she enjoyed that. I'm sure she enjoyed the camaraderie, even over the weather. So 6 hours ahead Eastern. Okay. Yes, we do. Yep. Near Lake Erie. Okay. Yes. So I am 2.5-ish hours from Lake Superior. So that is like, and sometimes I'll go up there and I'll go rock hunting. You can get some really beautiful rocks to paint on from the Great Lakes. So that's kind of speaking in Great Lakes. That's where I'm closest to. But yes, I'm more towards the Canadian border. So I'm way up, and we can get some. I don't get lake effect snow because we're not that close to Lake Superior, but lake effect snow because we're not that. Those folks on that sort of trail, I guess you would call it, that bend, definitely get some lake effect snow, and it can be very drifty, very tall snow drifts and things like that. It can be really dangerous. Luckily, we don't get a ton, but we definitely have snow throughout the winter normally. One year it was really bad. Like, it was a wet snow, and then it was cold, so it froze, and then it just kept getting more and more snow. So, like, people with pole barns and stuff were having, like, well, not even pole barns, like normal houses too. They were having, like, roof collapsing and that kind of thing, because it was not a snow load that this area was used to. So it was a very odd year, and that was like, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little sooner than that, but still, it was devastating. The snow can definitely be impactful, and like I said, I don't like cold, so I want to be warm. I want to warm up with a cup of tea and just relax and not have to worry about freezing my toes off. Who is this sim? Do we even know this sim? He doesn't know that person. Neither does his wife. Does Frida? Frida doesn't know them. Okay, well, if you come to a Grimborn's house and you knock on the door and you don't know anybody inside, you're asking for it. They're marked for death. Yesterday we had a sim die in our kitchen. It was one of Frida's friends, but she still died. I'm very amateur at it, Amanda, so I'll do different, like, some of it's abstract, some of it is landscapey. Sometimes I'll try to do animals, but I'm not real good at them. So it doesn't always work out, but that's why, you can always just go get more rocks and practice more. Not a big deal. But they're perfect because a lot of them are very, very smooth from, being in the lake for who knows how long. And they're very fun to paint on. Plus we have, in our community here, we have a rock finding kind of thing. So you can paint them and leave them in the different parks around here, and then kids can go rock hunting. So that's also a really fun thing to participate in. So I was hoping one of these days that they would do like a rock snake or something that you can add to and see how long the snake gets. I think that would be cool in one of the parks. I've seen it online, some people doing that, and it just looks really fun. But yeah, I'm an amateur at best. I do, I also oil paint. I've recently tried acrylic. It's definitely a different medium. You definitely have different tactics with acrylic, but practice makes perfect. So I do a lot of landscape with that as well. Silhouette type things I can do. I'm not great at detail, but I know I'll get there. It's just going to be a matter of time. So I like arts. I like arts crafty type things. So it's always fun. You're having pie for breakfast? Well, it's afternoonish. Okay. You're excused. And somebody died, so you're allowed pie. What are the kids doing? Oh man, shoot. Yeah, that's fine. They still needs the crib. I forgot, the kid aged up. Put in crib. I'm sorry I woke you up, little guy. Rule number 1 is broken. Don't wake the kid up. He's a cute little kid. They are definitely going to have a large household. Discuss past ski experiences. So when Felix and Calico went on their honeymoon, they went skiing. So now they have like these ski memories they can share with people. Frequent hiccups. Adrian seems to have hiccups quite frequently. More gas in their tummies and hiccup. Okay, each infant is different. Alright, so he's got a hiccup quirk. That's true, Amanda. That's true. Looking back on the progress and seeing it is actually great. I framed my very first oil painting. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't think it is anyway. And I did hang it in my house, and I look at it all the time, and I look at to what I've done now, and I can see a difference. Not a huge difference, but I have a very good art instructor here as well, and he does a lot of community classes as well as like one-on-one classes with people. So I take a lot of lessons from him, and I've learned a lot from him too as an oil painter. So I'm very lucky to have such a creative person in my life that can kind of help me through some of it. So I felt really bad. He had a community class last night, and he messaged me directly to ask me if I was going, and I'm like, I can't do Thursdays. I'm so sorry. But I love doing his classes. They're so much fun. And he does like guest artistry, so guests will come in and do different things. He had like a watercolor specialist come in. Last night's class they did like some pot creation and painting. Before that it was a gentleman who works with wood that's compressed with like different dyes and materials, and it looks like glass. Like you can polish it up and sculpt it and make it look like a glass like bead almost for jewelry. That was really fun and interesting. I enjoyed that. So he mixes it up as well, but he is his craft is oil painting for sure. And it's really nice, like I said, to have that in our community. We're a small town, so there's not really a ton of stuff going on. It's nice to have stuff like that people can get into. And any age, too. You could be 9 or 90, and he'll work with you. He doesn't care. My niece has even taken a couple of lessons with him while she was up for the summer, and just absolutely did so well under him. She's good, though, at art. I really hope she pursues something artistic in her future. Here's another one. Do we know this sim? Okay, somebody knows her. Calica knows her. So we won't, we won't mark her for death. Fine gossip. Boast about family. We'll tell her a knock-knock joke. Hobbies. Pottery techniques. I didn't know Calica knew pottery. Gossip? Deep thoughts? Deep conversation. Flatter. This sounds like the best art class, even if the different medium is your thing. Yeah, that's what's nice about it, is you can learn different stuff. And like this gentleman with the treated woods with the different dyes and things like that, where you can polish it, it looks like a stone. I never even knew anything like that existed until I saw it on his class. So, and he was a driftwood collector. Previously, this gentleman who gave the class, and collecting driftwood now is illegal. You can't do it because it erodes shorelines. So they want that natural element left on shorelines and things of that nature. So it's legal. You can't collect it anymore here. So he got into this this compressed wood instead and started doing like jewelry making, and so shifted from the driftwood pieces into that. So it's nice that he evolved his craft from like one thing into a new thing and made it successful in work. So very admirable story from him. And driftwood's cool, but I definitely could see where it would, where people would just take like huge pieces away to do whatever furniture or whatnot, and having it be an ill effect on the environment. Where's the baby? Oh, he's asleep. Okay. We don't need this anymore. Gonna move that. All right. So I am going to switch. I want Felix's brother's family to meet the baby. Okay, I think I'll do that. We're going to switch to Floyd Johnson's household, which is Felix's brother, and I'm just going to have them all come over and meet the baby, basically. Yeah, his evolution was very, very inspired. And, you know, he was an older guy. I think he was 71. Can't remember his exact age, but he was like early 70s. And just, you know, flipped on a dime and did something different and had like absolutely no fear to it. Where did I plunk Floyd? Here, right? Yes. That's the problem, having Sims all over the dang place. All right, so this is Felix's brother, Floyd. Is she at work? What is she doing? Work in 6 days. No, I don't know where she is. I'm gonna have her come here. So I basically want them to meet Felix's new baby. So I'm gonna pull all of them over. Where the heck is Floyd? Am I crazy? Oh, okay, never mind. My brain just went whoop. Did a somersault. Okay, so we're going back to Tartosa. And Floyd's family is going to meet Felix's new baby. Because I want the families to know each other. All right. Start a break-in. Oh God, I hope not. Knock on door. Come on in. All right, let's meet the kiddo. Asked to be introduced by Calica. Did that not work? Oh, she's feeding him. Okay. I'll line these up a couple of times, and hopefully one of them will stick. There we go. He's like, wait, take it back, take it back, take the kid back. Introduced to. Can introduce it to his wife as well. He's like, who is this stranger holding me? My mom would tell that story about me too. She's like, yep, I couldn't hand you off to somebody. You would just lose it. I'm like, fair enough. Why is the kid riding a bike in here? Excuse me, this isn't your house. Oh my. Oh, she looks like she was at the pool. Everybody's got to hold the new baby. Frida, nobody wants to hear you speak in tongues. Really? She knows the caregivers of the infant? That's really weird. Oh, she doesn't know Calica? Honestly? Ugh, this is what I mean about the families and not like them like not knowing each other and not being like integrated. I'm trying to avoid that. Trying to get everybody to know everybody. Interesting. Well, Calica, put the baby down, maybe. Or not Calica, Chastity. Yeah, the daughter... Okay, now she can. Interesting. Asked to be introduced by. And this lady is very pregnant as well. That Erica Fabulous. Holy cow, she was definitely big belly. Big belly with a baby. Comforts. Blow raspberry. Meet Adrian. See, the children have a different social for it. They don't have to be introduced. They can just meet the baby. Are we gonna go inside and meet the baby? He just waves at the kid. Play peekaboo. Entertain. And the infant starts crying. They're not off to a real good start, these two cousins. Okay, so we will, everybody met the kid now, so we will switch over. It's just easier to like switch the household, have them come over and meet the child or meet the baby, and then go backwards, or not backwards, but go back to, you know, their house. So, oops, I always go there, and it's not. They aren't there. And Frida's getting to a point too where she will probably have to pop aging on and let her leave the mortal pixel realm. Did his family just leave? Like they're all gone now? That's so weird. They just up and left. Oh, Jay is still there. Put Adrian here. Somebody moved the kid too, because he was over here. Let's see. Let's have her play with the baby. Or not. Frida. Oh, I see. The cousins come over and they raid the refrigerator. I see how it is. Frida's like, wake up, you're in my bed. Oh, wow. Okay, the kid's gonna sleep with grandma. Alright. Now I have to kick these people out. Let's see here. Friendly. Nope. Where's the send home? There it is. Raiding the cake. Yeah, for cake and pie, for sure. Oh, she has enough of it. She had baked like 800 million times. Give bath to Autumn because she looks stinky. Floyd was out of here quick. He was like, bye. Oh no, he's downstairs. Okay. See, he's raiding the fridge now. What the heck? Excuse me. This is not a dinner party. This is a come meet my kid. Where's she going? A toddler, I swear. What's her skills? Her skills are pretty good. Play sim shape. Oh my god, it's 4 in the morning. I don't know what all these adoption notices are from. I don't even have the neighborhood stories on, so I'm not sure why it floods like that. I wanted to say it popped up like if no living adults were in the household anymore, because I have aging on outside of them, that they were just assigning kids to new houses. But I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. Floyd is at work, or Felix. He can go right to bed when he gets home. See, when we go with him, he gets like double that. So it's definitely worth it to go with him. Alright, so our little kiddo. I'll put her to bed. The baby's awake. Calica, check on your infant. He is hungry. Oops. Jay finally left. Slept overnight and was like, hey, I'm out of here. Quark revealed good appetite. Adrian loves to eat. Infants with good appetite, Quark, will always accept the opportunity to feed, and they'll finish almost any food, regardless of how hungry they are. Oh boy. Future glutton. Future glutton. Peon caregiver. He's just a baby. Oops. Yeah, put him down there. And get rid of the bottle, please. Try to keep our house somewhat clean. Should Frida reap alone? No, we're gonna send her by herself. Or yes, we're going to send her by herself is what I meant. Frida is off to work. I'll just replace that. I suppose I can give them, like, some better things. Like, some fancier stuff. Since they have, like, all this money, 250,000. I wish I had that much money. That would be awesome. Oh, wait. Well, no, I think all that's in the refrigerator is dessert. Yeah, pretty much. Except the spaghetti. We'll have spaghetti for breakfast. Why not? What about the kid? He's doing good. We might do a birthday party for Autumn. We'll have her go into childhood. She's been a toddler for a minute, so... More lemons. Ew, something got left on the grill. Gross. Like some expensive steak. I wanted to bake, not cook. Banana cream pie. Alright, banana cream pie. Okay, so Felix's grief is gone. Frida, I think, is still... Nope, she doesn't have any either. She just has the one fear. More sorry for your loss. That's the problem with aging on outside of everything, is you just constantly get notifications that people die. I didn't want him to nap. I wanted him to actually sleep. Napping doesn't really push the energy bar up that much. And I'm putting this in her inventory because she's going to give it to somebody. Let's give the pie to... Oh, this guy. Hello, Miss Becky. How are you today? Thank you for joining us. We are just continuing with our Felix Johnson household. Oh, there he is. Wow, he didn't even come to the door. I made this lovely pie just for you. Okay. I was having her level her baking, so, like, it's really nice that she can give her homemade stuff to some other sim. So awake and sad. Is anyone there? Okay. Tummy time together. I guess he was hungry. It didn't look like that motive was drained that much, but what do I know? I thought you guys were gonna do tummy time. Come on. That's how he learned stuff. Activity is tummy time. Oh, you can go home. Your purpose has been served. Good, just relaxing? Okay, good. I'm glad that you're just chilling out. Food Network Day. Yeah, you did say that yesterday, that Friday was Food Network Day for you. I was watching some more Alex versus America last night, and one of the episodes was about modernized cooking with like all the chemical type things, and she looked terrified. She truly looked scared out of her element. I would be too, though. I have no idea how to use any of that stuff, so. Aw, he's trying so hard. Poor kid.
Dorbs. No, Taru. Grenza. Funo. Yibs. Hoopatay. Deroy.
I haven't watched Triple D in the longest time. It makes me super hungry. That show in particular makes me hungry. I can watch almost any other Food Network show and be fine, but that one will make me hungry. Anytime they're like out and about and you know, trying different foods and things like that, I don't know, I can't do it. I get extremely hungry. Especially if it's like decent barbecue. Then for sure all bets are off. She's angry, losing control. Oops. New disco music, win a game of chess. Number shower. There we go. The kiddo is doing good. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a birthday party for Autumn. So let's make a cake. Yeah, he is. He does have a great personality. That I will say. Sometimes, like, show hosts can be over the top, depending on what it is, but he never feels that way to me. Like, he doesn't feel like he's reaching. It's just there, naturally. Fine, I'll clean up your dishes since you Sims don't want to do it yourselves. Afterlife Anonymous. Floyd is calling to chat. Floyd always wants to talk to his mom. Slight discontent. Ponders how her partner is feeling, giving that romantic satisfaction may be different between partners. Is it though? Like, what is their satisfaction sitting at? Let's see here. Satisfaction. Is it? Oh wait, I think it's under... Amazing combat. Oh, steamy. Unsatisfied? She's not satisfied. Oh goodness. Okay. Alright. Well, they have to work on that then. I think a date night is in... You did not, Frida! Oh, she just... how rude. She just took a piece of that cake. Excuse me? What is your problem? Why did you do that? Frida, you lucky I don't end you right now, girl. Okay. Alright, we have to make a new cake now. Because Frida got freaking greedy and ate a piece of the dang cake. Like, what was her deal? That's just rude. My sim newborn is keeping her daddy awake. Oh. Yeah, they definitely will wake up parents. Before in this game, if you had the kid in the same room as the parents, they would wake up the parents whenever they cried. But now I notice, like, if they're in a separate room and they cry, the parent will still get up and go to them. At least one parent, anyway. So that's nice, because I don't necessarily always like sticking the crib in the room with the parents, especially if it's a small bedroom, there's just not any room. Especially if it's a small bedroom, there's just not any room. Okay, add birthday candles before Frida comes back and eats another piece because she's effing rude. Ugh, I can't believe she did that. That did not make me happy. Did not at all. Like, how dare she? Like, who does she think she is? God. Okay, let's get the baby. Don't you eat a piece, Felix. Well, he won't because there's candles on it now, but... Oh, Frida's lucky I didn't mark her for death right there. I would've too. I mean, how rude is that? She made this nice cake for her daughter and Frida just takes a piece, like... Too late. I missed it. Oh well. Autumn aged up. Select an aspiration and trait to replace trait. Charmer. Okay, so she has 2 motor skill, 2 social, 2 creativity, and mental. Hello, Princess Fairy. How are you today? Thank you for joining us. So what should we do with her? So she is a charmer. Should we do... I forgot what I gave her as an infant. Did I give her inquisitive? She might have been inquisitive. I'm gonna give her the slumber party aspiration. I love that one. Animal enthusiast, dog lover, cat lover, outgoing. I would say outgoing considering she's a charmer. Something's like actual social. Horse lover. Yeah, we'll do that. She's outgoing. Oh, I love her hair. Social level 2. Okay. Now they can eat the darn cake. Just chilling. Oh, that's good. Get the new pack when it's closer. Yeah, I'm not like super into like the supernatural type stuff that the Sims throw at these games. However, I would make an exception for the fairies one just because there's a little snippet that they say you can bring a gnome to life. I want that. I will buy the pack just so I can make a gnome come to life. I think that's really neat. So And they tell you too, you don't have to play fairies. You can just, play normal Sims with like the extra things in the pack. But also, I think I call it apothecary. The apothecary looks very, very compelling. So I'm looking forward to it. I will most likely get it. When I first saw it, I raised an eyebrow and I'm like, I'm not really into this supernatural stuff. But I did some reading on it. I did some digging. I watched some other YouTube videos about it. And I don't know. I think I am going to, in the grand scheme of things, get it. And the clincher was the gnomes. Bringing the gnomes to life. I'm like, I want that. So we'll have some gnomes running around some of these sim lots for sure. Besides, all the clothing and stuff looks really cute and very woodsy and nature-esque, of course, so that's right up my alley. How can I not get it? So I'm looking forward to it. Immortal vampire. Ooh, creepy. See, I didn't do vampires. I didn't buy the werewolf pack. I don't know, that stuff just doesn't speak to me. And I know they had vampires like as early as The Sims 2. Which I did play with vampires then, and I just didn't really feel, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. So I declined to get that one, although it makes me sad because I would like the organ in game, but not with the vampires pack and everything else in it. So, but the fairies, yes, definitely look great, and I'm looking forward to playing it and building with it. I've seen some early builds that people have done on Instagram that just look amazing. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. My horrible building skills will be used for sure. I might wait closer to Christmas because my birthday is 4 days before. Oh, okay, Becky. My one aunt's birthday is Christmas. She definitely got the shaft. And then my sister-in-law is 5 days before Christmas. Hers is the 20th, I think. So yeah, I definitely try to separate birthday and Christmas for my sister-in-law and my aunt because it's not their fault they were born then. It makes it really easy, though, to remember my aunt's birthday. She had a good friend of hers, though, just recently pass, so I've been trying to be supportive as much as we can. That's true, Princess. Everybody has their own way of playing. I certainly do. I play with a few mods here on live. Not as many as I play on my home version, but I do have a few mods on here. And I usually play with aging off, so with the immortality type thing. But then I will turn it on, like for Frida, for example, she's an elder. I'll turn it on and let her age then, into death, basically. So she's a Grim Reaper as well. She's a Reaper. Both of her boys, Felix is one of them. They're both Grimborn. So they have the special mark on their skin. And if you have aging on them, they're supposed to live longer. So when they get to that elderhood, I'm sure that's when that will kick in. Mods for me don't work well. Oh, I'm sorry. For some people, they don't. I'm fairly picky, but I don't have any CC on here, custom content, but I have custom content at home, and I think that gives me more problems than like the actual mods themselves, which stinks because I like outfits and hairstyles and different stuff like that. Kind of wish The Sims would do that, like they would update hairstyles and maybe some outfits as like free content, not their $5 pack, but like just as like these little pieces of free content throughout the year. That would be kind of cool. Of course they could do it in their packs and they give that away, but don't give it away, but you have to pay for it. I think it should be just like a little bit standard in the game, like free updates. They don't age anymore, they stay at young adult. Oh my goodness. That's creepy. I have to admit, Princess, I love the vampire walk. That I do like as well. That makes me laugh. If it's the same as it was in 2, it was the actual, like, creepy hands and everything. I don't know if it's the same. I'm assuming it is, but who knows. Becky, you buy your own gifts? Is that good or bad? Because I could see both. I could see purchasing your own gifts being really good, and then I can see the bad side of it too. For Christmas one year when I was a teenager, I actually bought some of my own gifts, and then I wrapped them and I put them under my tree, and I let my parents be like super confused when I was opening stuff. They're like, where did that come from? Did you get it for her? Did you get it for her? Like, nobody, I didn't tell anybody I was doing it either. I just wanted to see their expression. And I got exactly what I wanted. Which was nice. He's so cute. Did he... Oh no, I want him to do his first baby food. I really like that about infants. I didn't play Sims 2, so I don't know. My first sim was Sims 3 Supernatural. Okay. I got Supernatural and I uninstalled it, like, within an hour of playing it. I hated it. I just did not like the pack. The zombie thing was horrible. And I think that's what tilted me from not wanting to play, like, the extra type Supernatural type stuff, because I just did not enjoy that pack at all. So I think that's where my love-hate relationship comes in with it. Family gives me stuff too, small or dumb. Oh my gosh. Becky, we all have those in our family too, because I certainly do. My family has a habit of asking me what I want for my birthday, and I will tell them, and then they just ignore me. Like, they don't get what I tell them I want. So I waste my breath. I just played with the fairies and some werewolves and vampires. The werewolf wasn't bad, but the zombie apocalypse thing that came with that pack was so bad. I didn't like it, but hey, that's okay, you know. I think some of this new Supernatural stuff is cool, but like, I'm so soured from that experience. I actually, though, I will say this. I have considered getting the werewolf pack for The Sims 4, because the more I look at it, the more it doesn't seem like it would bother me that much. I also have a habit of buying things just for the stuff. And, like, I don't really care about the gameplay that goes with it. I just want the stuff. That's the other part of it. Me too. I'm glad I'm not alone on that, Becky. Never dealt with zombies. I swear that's the pack it was in. Darn it, Princess. Now I'm going to have to look it up. I should do some Sims 3 Legacy play, or Sims 2 Legacy play as well at some point for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, the zombification. Players can mix a special elixir to turn their Sims into zombies, which can spread the infection by biting other Sims. And that, like, got, like, super out of control for me. And I was just like, yeah, I can't do this. I remember the werewolves, though. That was not bad. That was not bad. I actually liked it in there, so that's why I was kind of thinking, oh, maybe I wouldn't hate the werewolves so much in that pack. That's how I got my game packs and anime stuff. Oh, nice. Hey, Such Great Heights. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. It's been a minute. Let's see here. My chat looks a little small. I'm going to try to make it bigger on the screen. There we go. So, chats for YouTube and Twitch should compile into one on my main screen. Might be a little hard to see, but, so I can get both chats at the same time. Gosh, yeah, that was the park. I didn't get that far. Most of my family would argue because of different occults. Oh. Becky, you have werewolf and vampire too. Do you like it? I was just wondering. It's like I don't have either pack, but there's stuff about each pack that I would consider, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. And such great heights. I hope you're doing well. Oh, she's got such a cute outfit. I forgot to do that. I was going to amend her outfits because EA has this habit of like spitting some bad outfits on automatically. Although this is cute. I don't hate this. Maybe different shoes. And I love her hair. I'm not changing her hair. Her hair looks great. I also have spellcaster. Some. Okay. The spell one also looked intriguing to me at one point, and I wasn't quite sure if I really wanted it that bad. Oh my gosh, we're giving her these shoes. Which pink ones, though? I like the blue ones. The blue and pink, those are cute. I think we'll go for that. Do you like the event? Do you mean the event that they're putting up? Did that start today or is that tomorrow? To look at the main screen. I liked the one that they did with this the time traveling. I thought that was great. I love events like that. So if that's what you're referring to, Princess, yes, I'm very excited for the event to start. Such great heights. I'm pretty good. Yourself? Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you. Just another cold day up here in Wisconsin. Cold and rainy. I'm getting over being sick. I had to not stream at all last week because I was sick with a sinus infection, but I'm back at it. I mute to cough, so I'm trying not to like blow out people's eardrums and things like that. Yes, just ask you like any of them. Yes, I do like the events. I think it gives some fresh content to a game that has been around for a very long time. And I think that doing that and then also rewarding the user for doing it is just, I don't know, it feels good. It feels like they're giving something back, especially they have all of this stuff, right? And if you added all of these packs and stuff up, it's thousands of dollars. So, and people have spent thousands of dollars, obviously, over time on this stuff. So it does feel good in the sense that they kind of give back a little bit that way. I wish they would do a little bit more, but like, I think it's just a really good way to A, keep it fresh, and B, give us, you know, some freebies, so to speak. It's cold here too. The wind is spooky. Could hear it howling outside. Oh, that is spooky. Oh, yeah, wind is crazy. Wind can be really spooky. Event starts on the 24th. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up quick. Sorry. Let's see. Sims 4 Nature Roadmap. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one. Sims 4. Okay, so it looks like all right. So they revealed the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack on 6/12. The Nature's Calling event is 6/24. So you're right, it is the 24th. It also gets me out of my comfort zone. Do you not like the events, Princess? You're just wondering. Then they have the trailer, the free base game update. Love that they're giving free base game updates. I think that's wonderful. Then there's the launch on July 10th. And then in August, there's another free base game update. So that's kind of their roadmap. And you can find that on the Sims community info. And of course, any social media Sims Curated will have their roadmap for you. So I'm really glad that it's not coming out until July, because I will definitely have time at that point to really be able to play it, which will be fun. Yes, such great heights. It is summer for us, but today has been cold and rainy. And I live in northern Wisconsin, so I'm up north. I'm up near the Canadian border, so we get a lot of that cold air flux and stuff like that. And it can be great, and then other times it can be miserable, like today. So I like that dress. It's cute. I think I want to do something different, though, for her formal wear. See, they just don't give much for kids' clothes. It's so sad. It's like, why? Not every little girl wants to be in a dress. I didn't like being in dresses. Yeah, definitely such great heights. It's yuck. It's cold. I'm hoping tomorrow will be better. There's a car show event going on here tomorrow in our small town. Hourly forecast, let's see. Saturday, it's supposed to rain as well. Not as much, but a high of 40. I'm sorry, not a high of 48. High of 60 degrees. So you are. What does this flap? It's Fahrenheit. I thought this flips it. Anyways, it'll be like 60 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow, which is it's cold for this time of year. And then we're back up in the 70s the following week. Some slight chance of rain, but not much. It'll be nice. You love dresses. Aw. I didn't as a kid because my mom put these ridiculous stockings on me and I would just pick at them all day because they were so uncomfortable. So I don't think it was the dress, it was the dang stockings. Ugh. I'm a tomboy, no dresses for me. Okay, Becky. I like a mix of dresses and shorts. I don't like it all the time. Okay. I like skirts, especially in summer, because I feel like if it's colder, I'm covered, and if it's warmer, I'm still covered. It's a nice, like, in-between thing. I think we'll go with this one. I like this dress. It's very cute. Maybe purple? Yellow? Something like that. Yeah, I picked at them such great heights. It was the toes in my shoes. It was just so uncomfortable. I did not like it. I think I'm gonna go with the purple. I like the purple on her. Oh, little shoes? Little pink shoes? No, white. I had shoes like this as a kid, and they were plastic. And yes, my feet would tan into the design of the shoe, like Crocs. Like, I'm sure you've seen the memes with the Crocs. Same thing. But I had shoes like this when I was a kid. I have no idea how or why or where they came from, but let's give her stockings too, since we're talking about it, if we can. You get to be uncomfortable, like I was. That's cute. I like it. Okay. Athletic. That's fine. Maybe change her shoes so they match. Give her some socky socks. I love the 2 colored socks thing. Sleepwear is fine. Shark sandals. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna give her a different look. Oh, that's cute. When I was a kid, there was a mom, one of the moms of one of the kids in my class would embroider jeans. So she would like put designs and stuff on her kids' jeans. They're so cute. Only time I wore one was at prom. I have purple slip-ons. Aw. What was your prom dress like? Was it long? Was it shorter? Mine was like a maroon color. Well, my junior prom one was a maroon color, and then it was like a ball gown type bottom. And then my senior prom, I just wore like a form-fitting navy blue. It wasn't very flashy. I wasn't feeling very flashy at the time anyway. So, have you had your sim get abducted? Oh yes, princess, a couple times. And we've had the alien babies. Which I figured out just way too late in my Sims career that you can send the alien kid back to the planet. And I never knew you could do that. I was like, where has this been? Why has my head been in the sand? I tend to keep them, and I don't know, because it doesn't bother me. I'm like, yeah, alien kid, big deal. I like those boots. Those are cute. Okay, she gets that. Swimwear, do-rag. All right. I like the towel. Oh, let's do this shower cap. Pink? Jungle. Jungle theme. Yes. Yes, queen. Maybe orange? I like that bathing suit, too. That's cute. Something that complements the shower cap. A ram is on that swimsuit? That's cute. Look at that. Okay, we're doing this one. 100%. Let's give her some flip-flop. Oh, she doesn't have any. Darn it. I wish they would do more like sandals and flats for bathing. I have like custom content at home that covers this, but wish they would. It was long, but I forget the color. Prom stunk. Oh, I'm sorry. That stinks, Becky. My junior prom was fun. My senior prom was not fun. I was annoyed most of the time. So, I didn't even stay that long. I left early because I was just over it. From the sound of the wind, I think today is going to be a tight stay. Oh boy. Skirt alert. We had this local radio host up here that would say skirt alert when it was windy outside. Ladies, is this your skirt alert? It always made me laugh. I thought it was funny. I usually wear like these little like not boxer, but like biking type shorts. They're short and they cling to you. I always wear those under my skirt because you never know. You never know. So this is hot weather. I like this shirt. That's very cute. That's definitely her. And I like these jeans with the little rainbow on them. Let's do this style. That one's cute. All right. Sandals. That fits. That's perfect. Okay, cold weather, last but not least. I'm sitting here yapping and not playing. I'm so sorry. Has that ever happened to you in real life? What, the wind blew my skirt? Yes, it has. It has. Luckily, like, nobody was around to see it. At least, I don't think they were. I'd like to tell myself nobody was. But yes, it has. It has taken, it definitely taken my skirt up. A couple of my skirts and I don't know if you guys know, but they're the bohemian style. In America, we would say more like hippie style, but they're that real cottony, flowy type material. That's the skirt that it happened to. It's very sad. It's okay. Wanted one time, started a new save. My sim just got taken. Oh, really? Interesting. If your sim is a scientist, it'll happen a lot more often. got humiliated by my date. However, I got revenge the next school day. Oh, good for you, Becky. Nobody wants to be humiliated by their date. That's just... Some people are just mean and cruel. I got Marilyn Monroe once at the train station. Oh, no. So you had onlookers. Oh, my gosh, that's funny. I'm sorry that that happened to you, but I could just see that whole scene unfolding. Swimsuit was also crazy. Swimming suit were also crazy for me. Okay. It's just aliens were like, yeah. She wasn't a scientist. Okay. If you ever want that to happen, though, like your Sims to be taken by aliens, just have them join the scientist career. They'll get taken all the time. Oh, I like this vest. That's cute. That kind of goes well with her tights, too. It says it's bottoms, but they look pajama-y. It's fine. I like them. We're gonna keep that. Give her cowboy boots. Hiker shoes. Those work. Alright, Autumn. I think you're set, girl. It was fine. We had a good laugh. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm glad you had stockings on at least. That's good. I would be so embarrassed. My face would be beet red if that ever happened to me. Your date had sore shins? What did you do to him, Becky? Or her? Whichever. The werewolf was a scientist. That's cool. That's an interesting idea. I might once the kids sold her. I'd also try to watch what I say around my niece. My niece will be 10, or she is 10. We're having a birthday party for her this weekend, but she turned 10 on the 9th, and I try to watch what I say around her too. You never know. The stuff, and she just laughs at me. She's like, "Mom is way worse than you." So I don't know. I just foresee her going into the principal's office with Mom and Dad, and they're being like, "So," and then them both saying, "Yeah, her aunt's crazy." Kicked him in front of his friends. Good. He probably deserved it. Nobody wants to be humiliated. At my school once, I was in high school, this guy apparently cheated on his girlfriend, and, you know, we're teenagers, whatever. Who knows? He probably just, like, brushed up against her and, he's cheating. Anyway, she dumped tomato sauce on his head in front of everybody in the cafeteria. It was quite interesting. And I remember going, oh my God, what in the heck? And then the story comes full fold that that's what had happened, or she had thought that it happened. So, yeah, she was, I think she was suspended for like a day or two. It wasn't even that big of a deal. But worth it in her eyes. And I don't know the story. Like, I made it a habit not to get into people's business, because there is enough people who knew everybody's business in high school. I tried to stay in my own lane and just do my own thing. But at least you got revenge. I'm glad. Because nobody deserves to be, like, made fun of or anything. Or humiliated. Oh, what change ahead, Davey? Oh, what change ahead, Davey? We can probably age him now, too. I really wanted to do that. Alright, I'm gonna do the sit-up thing. Wait, it wasn't here that I did that. I always forget. Kiddo. Oop. I forget where it is. There it is. Okay. So I'm just having him learning to sit up. that is the prerequisite to try baby food, which I really want to do with him. So it seems like I never get that to pop, or it's like weeks and weeks and weeks of them being an infant, which I don't want to play weeks and weeks and weeks of them being an infant. I'd rather play with them as an infant for like a few days and then move them up in the aging scale. I was always bullied. Oh, I'm sorry, Becky. I was 2 in junior high, grade school, junior high. And then when I got to high school, it didn't happen. There was a little bit for me when I was on the swim team, but then I just quit swim team and I never had to deal with it again. So, but I'm sorry, because I remember being bullied in junior high and high school, or junior high and grade school, and it was not fun. And nobody wanted to listen either to me, or like even think that what I was saying was like true. So I was stuck in a hard place. I also went to a private school, so it did not help. But when I got to high school, it was a public high school. Things were so much different. And I was glad too. It was like a relief almost. How thought-provoking. Deep thoughts. I should probably send these two on a date as well at some point. Let's have Felix feed him. Let's see. Yogurt. Never tried. Let's have him try yogurt. I just love the toddler feeding. I think it's so cute. I'm disabled, so life is bad. Oh, no. That's even worse. I'm so sorry. Can I ask what your disability is? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just wondering. In junior high, we had a student. He was in the class below me. He was borderline autistic, I would say. And at that time, they still didn't put really any emphasis on it, on autism or anything like that nature. And I remember he slammed his finger in the door of the bathroom, and he pretty much chopped his finger off. And it was a real heavy, like, old school door. And it was bad enough that he was bullied because he was a little bit autistic, but then like that happened, and oh my gosh, like there was a turnaround. Everybody was a lot nicer to him, but like, I don't know. Just kids are weird, and kids can be cruel. Multiple anxiety seizures. Okay. Still not any fun to deal with. My mom was a paraprofessional in the junior high up here. So she dealt with all kinds of disabilities like yours as well, anxiety and seizures, autism, kids that were kind of on the spectrum, but not really. They were kind of in between. So she worked with them a lot, and she had a nonverbal as well that she worked with. So she saw a lot of different things from students as a paraprofessional. So she liked her job. I don't know how she could do it. It was very draining some days for her, but other days, she loved it. Did it? I'm sorry if it did. It shows on my end that it's okay. Also, some of my other chatters are on YouTube. Such Great Heights, if you're wondering. Like I said, they're on the screen. My chat will pop up on screen, but I know it can be hard to see. I'll have to maybe adjust the font size after stream so it looks a little bit better. I'm borderline but viewable. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking. It looks like it's okay. Sorry. Yeah, like I said, it does pop up on screen, but I guess it's kind of hard to see. You were talking to ghosts. Just talking to myself. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, my Becky and Princess were both on YouTube who were chatting. I think they're the only two YouTube chatters right now. Nope. They're Becky said she was in Alabama in the States, and I'm not sure where Princess is from. Princess is a new chatter. My one Aussie friend usually pops on, if he pops on, around 4:30, so like in another half-ish hour, if he pops on. Oh, and the other lady that was chatting, Manda, yep. She said she was from South Africa. So we're getting some global people, which is great because a lot of times in this very small town in the United States, I feel like I'm in a bubble and I don't like it. I really miss some of my college days where I could communicate and talk to people of different areas and cultures and learn about them and what it was like to be them and in their countries and things like that. Up here, it's just a lot of white people. I'm really being honest. And a lot of them are not very nice. Nobody, like, I don't know. Some people just can't see outside their own bubble, and it's sad. Yeah, that's what my one Aussie friend that comes in and talks such great heights. He'll usually tell me it's like super early. I'm in Nevada right now. I'll probably be moving to Mississippi in the fall. Okay, Princess. So you're in the States as well. Mississippi. Ooh, that's a distance, isn't it? Are you moving because of like school or work or again, you don't have to answer. I'm just curious. Becky's originally from Colorado. Okay. Colorado is beautiful. I like the northwestern states. I want to visit Washington one day. I do have a friend that lives out there, and I would love to go visit him and hang out. Oh, Frida. Oh, one of the kids made a mess. Your friend is dedicated. Yeah, sometimes he's like, he can't sleep, or he wakes up in the middle of the night, and that's what he's told me anyway. So I have a friend that has actual, like, real insomnia, so I can completely understand that. Not that he said he has insomnia, it just, I get the whole wake up in the middle of the night, and then you have a really hard time going back to sleep. Family, we have family down here. Okay. All right. Well, that's not horrible, right? I'm trying to think of my one friend. Does she teach in Mississippi? I'm trying to think. So she was a gaming friend of mine and got married to her husband. Her and her husband met through gaming, and she moved to where he is, which I think is Mississippi. And she's a 6th grade teacher. And it's very different for her because she was from California. So it was different for sure. She lived in San Diego. Why is the kid just sitting there? Come on. Help him explore food. Smash lemon. He's not going to like smash lemon. I feel like Grandma should give him smash lemon, and she needs to shave her legs. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I've had those nights too, such great heights, where I was like trying to fall back asleep and I can't. And I want to shut my brain off and it will not shut off. It's horrible. But I have less and less of those days, which is kind of nice, but you know, it's until the next thing in life happens where it'll wake me up again. True, yes. I hope so, anyways. He seems like a nice person. Somebody please throw that away. Does baby spit up food? Let me guess, he hated that lemon I didn't see. Disliked Smash Lemon. I would dislike Smash Lemon too. And he just got out of his high chair like a glitch. That's okay. I'd love to live near a beach. Me too, Becky. I actually live on a lake right now. It's not a beach, but the lake is nice. Like I said, I just wish we had more summertime than we actually do. My dad passed away. That's another reason we want to move. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Princess. Was it sudden or was it expected? Seems like, yeah. I mean, he's a little, I like him. He's a little strange. He's gaining weight just to gain weight, which to me is a little strange, so that's why I say that. But he seems very sweet, and I'm just glad that he stops in and says hello every now and then. And this kid is tearing apart the counter. It was a sudden thing. Oh, I'm sorry, Princess. That's even harder. I'm so sorry to hear that. Right before Valentine's Day? Oh, God. Well, I'm so sorry for your loss. It's not easy. I'm lucky enough to have both of my parents still. Both of my in-laws are passed away. My mother-in-law had cancer, so she died fairly early, in my opinion, fairly early in life. And her husband didn't really live too much long after that. They were really good pair, and they were really in love. And I really think that has a lot to do with, you know, losing your spouse, and then you kind of give up, you know? And I think that's kind of what he did. So, like I said, I'm lucky enough to have both my parents yet, knock on wood, but I have lost both of my in-laws. Not fun. What do I mean that he's a little odd? The whole gaining weight thing is a little odd to me. God bless him, but, you know, he originally was gaining weight to shock his grandmother and then just kind of kept going. So to me that sounds a little strange, but hey, you know what? If you're happy, whatever. Whatever makes you happy. I just hope he stays healthy, that's all. I don't really understand. I don't understand it either. I don't understand it either. The whole gaining weight just to gain weight. I don't get it, but like I said, he's a nice person. He comes in and talks, and I tell him all the time, I'm like, I just want you to be healthy. Just, you know, don't overdo it. I want you to be healthy. It can cause a lot of problems. So he's just sitting there. Practice standing. Oh, that's Grandma. We didn't want Grandma. Wait, what does he need? He needs something. Let's explore food with him again. Let's see what else. He hates lemon. Shocker. Let's give him ice cream because we know he'll love it. Where is it? Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Ice cream. There it is. No, just like gaining weight like fat weight. It's not muscle. As far as I know, anyway. Because he said, like, he told me the other day that he is like twice the size he was when he was like I don't know. I don't remember the time frame. If it was like a couple of years ago or a year ago, but he's like double the weight that he was. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's really dangerous. So like I said, I hope he's healthy. He keeps in mind be healthy and, you know, don't overdo it. It was supposed to be a joke to his grandma. Yeah, that is a lot. It is. It's kind of scary. But yeah, he's a sweetie. I like him. And maybe it's because I have a medical condition that allows me to, or not allows me, but losing weight's hard, basically. So I always try to like be like super, and I'm not like tiny skinny or anything. I know you can't see me, and that's part of I'm like very self-conscious of how I look and stuff. That's why I chose a PGN tuber or PNG tuber versus a video of me. I've always had a problem with weight, and I always feel like, you know, I'm a chunk, and I'm not really like a chunk, but I don't know. I've always struggled with it, and maybe that's why I'm always like, with him, I'm like, why? I don't understand. Just be healthy, please. So, yeah, it's a lot though, and like I said, I hope he's healthy, or he stays healthy, but I walk though almost every day, and I love summer. When summer comes around, I can walk outside because we've got like a trail that's made, like it's a public trail, walking trail, biking. It's like a, what do they call it? Silent sports, that's what they call it. And so that's always nice to go out there and walk when it's nice, not raining like it is today in 50 degrees. But all right, Becky, good luck with your recording. Hope it goes well. I've always been a bit underweight, so maybe I need tips from him. Maybe. Yeah, I think he went from just being, I don't even know if he was really doing it on purpose or if it just kind of happened because he kind of quit watching what he was eating. I don't know. I've seen that happen though to people for sure. They get to a point where they're like, I don't even care anymore, and they just eat whatever they want. Where's the kiddo? Did he go to sleep? He's asleep in the high chair. It's so cute. Let's wake him up. Oh my gosh, he's angry now. I wanted to get you out of the high chair, buddy. I'm sorry. Mom's trying to calm him down. He's got the look of death on his face. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe. Autumn has learned Felix mischief. Okay. Shoot. Is she giving him a bath? Okay, he didn't really need a bath, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think we're going to do the third kid with these guys, too. All right, take a bath. I think I'm going to turn aging on, too, and let Frida try to pass naturally. So, for this, we just go into played households. So we have aging off, however, only active household. So this will only age my active household for now. And it'll let Frida be able to move on in life. So that's what we'll do. But then I will have to keep an eye on, like their age progression, which shouldn't be a problem. Keep looking for the toy. Okay. Let's try some more foods with him. I know he's not hungry, but put Adrian here. I want to do more foods with him. Explore food. How about crushed carrots? Apparently when I was a baby, peas were my thing. So I really apparently liked peas a lot. He was unsure about crushed carrots. Maybe this food will need to be explored again. Maybe. Or maybe he will learn to like it. We'll see. Alright, now what should we explore? Papaya paste? Ooh, the mashed peas. I was just talking about it. I might as well do it. Yeah, I don't know if I haven't heard of that before. Oh, he's so cute. I'm sure about mashed peas. Maybe this food will be need to explore again. Thought I was gonna sneeze for sure. I was waiting for it and it just never came. Let's see here. How about... Okay, so he was unsure about mashed peas. How about avocado? We'll do one more. We'll try avocado, see if he likes it. And the kid is eating pie for dinner. Well, I guess there's worse things to eat. Yeah, but getting back to the weight thing, I've had friends that just give up on like counting calories and just whatever, and then I have friends who are pretty good at maintaining it, and then I have one that I can think of. She's not really a friend anymore. We were closer when we were in college, but I still have her like on social media and stuff. She was actually anorexic and did the whole rehab stuff where they put weight on and things of that nature. So I've seen the struggle on both ends of it. She's much healthier now. She did manage to defeat it. It took her a couple of times though. And like to me, she never looked like she had a weight problem, but to her, she just had like, it was all in her head that she had this weight problem. So I've seen both sides of it, and neither one is great. Why don't we take the baby out of the high chair and put him in his little thing? So now that Frida's aging, I'm wondering if she... So, how old is she? Like, does it tell me her age days? Oops. Keep clicking the wrong stuff, sorry. 491 days with aging off. But I'm just gonna let her keep going and see what happens. She might die in this episode, she might die in our next one. Another thing I could do is just play The Sims tomorrow as well, instead of do a variety day like I normally do, since I was off last week being sick. I have a hard time eating and drinking water. I've been trying to get better. Hard time eating and drinking water? Is it like a medical condition, or is it like... Is that off of like the anorexic thing I was talking about, Princess, with it's kind of a personal, I don't want to say issue, but personal like struggle. I don't think anybody has what we would refer to as issues. We just all have things in our life that trigger us that we have to discern how to overcome. With time, help, and support, of course, if available. Okay, I don't like it when it does that, but that's all right. If the household is full, it won't allow any more children in. So the add-on or the mod warns me, and I hate seeing it. Sometimes my brain just won't tell me I'm hungry. Okay. Sometimes that's actually perfectly normal. Like, when I was in college, I actually went 2 days without eating and didn't really realize it because I was working so hard at trying to study for finals. And it just was like, it didn't occur to me that I needed to put food into my body. Like, I'd never had like any ill effect from it. It was weird. When you work, it helps you to eat. Okay. Yeah, so you've got a balance to it at least. Like, you know what needs to be done. I'm tall for a girl. Sometimes I struggle to eat enough calories, especially when I'm exercising. Oh, how tall are you? I'm just wondering. I saw this, I think it was a reel on Instagram a while ago, and it was like, this is what my 6'7" girlfriend eats. And she was really tall, very pretty, obviously skinny, and she would just like load up and eat like 5 plates at the buffet. And everyone's looking at her like she's nuts, and she's just like, whatever. And she's eating her food. Well, hugs, princess. Hugs to you. I hope that you can continue to find a good balance with everything so it doesn't seem so overwhelming. 178 centimeters. I'm gonna have to do math. So you're about 5'8". Okay. So you're almost, you're a little bit taller than I am. I'm about 5'7"-ish. So, a little bit shorter than you. My brother says I'm built like a bull. I'm like, you're a jerk. And I said, well, you're built like an ox, so whatever. My brother really can't say much. He's got a beer belly. Put the kid in the crib, my goodness. Yeah, that's okay. I did the conversion. So you're a little bit taller than me. I'm about 5'8". I'm just under. But it's nice because I can wear like a little bit of a heel, and I'm not like towering over people. I'm not tall. 4'9". Okay, that's all right. I bet you're feisty. I bet you're feisty as all can be. I say that about shorter people, that they are feisty, and I love that. I think it's great. Feisty, fiery, something like that. Aww. Is he not tired? Did we put him in there for no reason? We did. Aw, his laugh unlocked. Aww. Well, let's pick him up because he's not really tired. He doesn't really need to be in bed or in the crib. Come on, pick him up. My goodness. Give him a kissy kiss. Let's play. Wait, I don't think we can play with an infant. Nope. How about practice standing? We'll do something constructive. It's 3 in the morning and all these Sims are up. They're all crazy. I'm telling you. What about... Oh, Autumn. Oh my god. I need to give her a different bed. So... well, we won't sell the toddler bed. We'll just put it in our inventory. I'm gonna move the yoga mat into Frida's room. She's got more room anyway. I'm gonna move the art easel into the living room. Like over here is fine. And we will give her a kiddo bed. Oh, I just go for it with heels. Good for you. I get self-conscious about it. I actually have more wedges than I do actual heels, but still, same thing. Tower over people. I feel like I'm more stable on wedges. Ah, no, I didn't want that. I wanted, yeah, normal. Off-grid. Okay, no. Comfort. Beds. Oh. Alright, let's give her a bed. I think we'll do bunk beds because eventually her brother is going to be needing one. We'll do like a space saver kind of situation. Let's change the color though. So it changes the top one, but not the bottom. That's interesting. Let's do the clouds. And then the bottom one we'll do... Where's the spaceship? I thought I saw space. Yep. We'll do spaceship for the bottom one. You mean the person that comes into my chat and talks to me? I've never met him, that person. But yes, I have seen friends that have gained weight, and some of them it's okay, and then others it's like, huh, that actually doesn't look too bad on you. Now my brother, I've known obviously my brother my whole life, so I've known him when he was like super skinny, so to see him with his beer belly now, I'm kind of like, okay. Doesn't change who he is as a person. It's just it's you can tell he likes his beer, and that's fine. Let's see. So assign bed. She gets this one. All right, go to bed now that I actually made you a bed. I'm so sorry, child. I am such a horrible mom. And aw. Let's put Adrian there. I'm gonna have him cry it out. Oh, never mind. The sadness went away. How about a shower? And I'll have him practice the piano. Yeah, it's a Twitch, just somebody who comes in and talks in Twitch chat. Beer bellies can be hot or very not. That's true. I've seen both. Some of them are not bad, and then others are like, oh my god, you need to something. I think I've told this story on stream before, but we have this country music festival up here, and one year I was at it and just was walking around, and there's this big guy, and he wasn't any taller than like maybe 5'5", 5'6". He was shorter than me. And he was just big, roly-poly guy, and he was wearing a woman's bra. An actual woman's bra. And not like some fancy, cute, pink woman's bra. Like the Playtex type, you know, everyday normal bra. And I was just like, well, at least it holds him up. Gave no F's, was just walking around like that. Oh my gosh. Yep. Didn't care. And I'm like, well, it's probably comfortable. And if it keeps the skin off of like your other skin, it's probably easier. From like chafing, you know, and skin rubbing on skin cannot be can be very uncomfortable, so whatever works for you, whatever works. She's asleep, Frida's asleep, the baby's awake, the baby's hungry. Let's feed the baby more baby food. Help Adrian explore food. Oatmeal cereal. We'll do that one. I don't think my brother, even with his beer belly, looks that bad. Like, I just noticed it because obviously I knew him when he was skinny, so. But then again, he probably knows that I'm fatter than I was too. He was unsure about oatmeal cereal. Okay. So was I, buddy. It's a texture thing, though. Oatmeal can be kind of off. I would say he looks pregnant. And he would probably laugh at that and say, yep, it's my food, baby. Which, that's fair. He does eat a lot as well. So I'm sure it's both. It's beer and food. No, yuck. Yeah. My husband has a squishy belly. Aw. See, this guy from the music festival, he had a squishy belly. I would have classified him as squishy. But hey, my sister-in-law loves him, so more power to her. Oh, does he need a diaper change? He does. He needs a diaper change. We will change his diaper and then put him to bed. There we go. Squishy belly is hot. It's like the Pillsbury Doughboy thing. You poke him and he goes, woohoo, wee. Oh my goodness. He's like crying. No, Calica, you do not need to help. You can go over here. That's the problem with infants. Everybody wants to crowd around the baby, and it's like, no, this Sim's got it. Just, just chill. Aw. Oh, great. Now Calica's got grief coping. Lovely. So, denial grief. Attending grief counseling, gardening, painting, writing, cooking, or playing instruments. Okay, so I basically have to make her play instruments. Well, I don't have to. It's just probably the easier way to get over the grief. I love sending them to grief counseling, though, because they come back and they're like, that was a waste of time. What a crack. What a quack. And I'm just like, oh my god. Frida is off to work. All right. Adrian's asleep. Not cooked together. Get leftovers. I'm sure there's something sweet from her baking all this time. All right, such great heights. I'm glad that you came back. Thank you so much for stopping by. Go poke his belly. I had to say it. I couldn't help it. You have 24 hours to pay your bills before your power is shut off. Okay, lovely. Pay bills. Good, I'm glad. I sleep on it when we watch movies. Aww, that's actually very cute. My husband has a belly, a squishy belly as well that I will tend to lay on. Why are you not at school? Go to school. Kiddo. Ooh, she's late. I can't. From losing confidence. What if Autumn becomes a failure? What if everybody thinks she is? Aw. That's such a hard thing for a kid to think of. Even a non-pixel kid. So we paid bills. Let's get mail. Oops. I meant to be on him, not her. There we go. I should give him a gig tonight, too. The paranormal gig. Get some income. I'm gonna sell this extra kid thing. Let's see. Somebody gave flowers, a strawberry, and a ducky. Alright. Okay. Put toys away. Clean up toys. There we go. Okay, so I think I can age up Adrian. I might actually do that. Oh, Calica's here. Or not Calica. Chastity. Too many C's. Floyd is calling. No. Your wife is here, though. So the kiddo's at school. I'm gonna have her make friends. This guy is asleep. Let's see here. Resume large real estate. He was painting. Alright. She is now a master maestro. But if it helps her with that little grief moodlet, I don't mind. So, take a shower, and we're going to... Oh, good. It was fun chatting with you, too. Such great heights. I hope to see you again soon. Streaming is Wednesday through Friday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then noon at Central Standard Time on Saturdays. And Saturday is Variety Day. Normally. Although this weekend we might just do The Sims because I was off for a week being sick. We'll see. We'll see. But take care. Take care of your hubby. I should get them a new shower. That shower is awful. I get them a new toilet too. I mean, they have the money. I don't see why. I'm like, have all this, like, you know, this is your first home kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll give them a new shower too. We're gonna redo this bathroom a little bit. So, we'll go to objects, bathroom, and this one. Okay. I don't want to do a tub. I just want to do a normal shower. I'll put this fancy one in there. It's pretty fancy. Hygienic decontamination pod. I forgot that was in the game. Alright, a better toilet. I like this toilet, but I just don't like how ornate it is. It feels really weird. Well, let's just do this one. That one's fine. It looks like a normal toilet. How about, I think I'm gonna do a counter in here. Maybe a different top color? So the marble tops are either black or white. Okay, we'll do that one. That one looks pretty good. And then we will do a faucet. Can I change the color of the faucet? Ooh, I can. I wanted a lighter color. And then I'm gonna go top down. Put up the little family mirror. That's cute. We'll do that one. It looks like the floor tile. Alright, here's where I'm gonna get fancy. Well, not fancy. Move objects on sheet was one of my favorites. You can smush everything together. Of course, it'll bite you in the butt too every now and again, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. We'll put the paper towel over here. Or paper towel. Toilet paper. Jeez. Let's see. I'm gonna put this. Maybe up higher. There we go. Can also put this in here in the shower. Oh, we can put this little cabinet above the toilet. There we go. Let's see. Should we put candles on top of the toilet? Oh, they won't fit. Darn it. Oh well. No big deal. Let's see. This is a small bathroom, so I don't have like a ton of room to be able to do fun stuff with. Maybe I'll put the robe next to the towel. What is this? Laundry Maid Essentials shelving. I don't think I want shelving in here. I think I'm just gonna do pictures and call it good. We'll do the butterfly on this side. And then let's do something on this side. It seems almost too big. Oop, that one is too big. How about this? But I can make it smaller. There we go. That works. And maybe a hanging plant from the window? I could do that too. A rug? A nice rug. Yes, Frida, I am blowing your money. It's pink. I don't really like the pink. Don't really like the green either. Ooh, that runner is nice. Let's pick a different style though. Orange, blue, dark, purple, green. That one would work. This one would be okay. Purple. Oh, that one's better. Oh, I like the stripes. I don't know. It's between this one and the stripes. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah. Okay. So we'll get rid of top down. We'll do the... So that's what it looks like from that wall. It's not bad. Okay, I'm satisfied with it. A little bit of bathroom revamp. Of course, she's using the bathroom for the other one. Of course she is. I do like this though redone. That's nice. I'm gonna have her harvest all the lemons, and I'm gonna make this bathroom better as well. So we're gonna sell this old stuff. Poor Frida. It's like, yeah, we're giving you better stuff, and you're not gonna live that much longer. It feels so cruel. But if you've seen any of my early streams, Frida has not been the nicest person, so it's really okay. There we go. Sinks, and I don't like that tap. different color. The white's better. Okay, I'm gonna do a mirror. We'll do the same type of mirror that we did in the other one, just a different color. All right, now we're gonna go top down again, and let's see, we'll put a plant. Kind of don't like that. I would like this one if it were bigger. Can we make it bigger without destroying the whole grid lot? I guess we can. Okay, what else do we want to do to this bathroom? I'm gonna do a little towel. Oops. What? Towel rack? But it looks like, oh, from a top down it looks like the toilet paper. It really does. But it's not. It's the towel itself. We'll put some toothbrushes, maybe, and this little soap dispenser. Looks a little weird with move objects, but really can't do much about it. I wish I could put it on this corner, but it's not gonna let me. How about next to that we do the towel storage rack? Maybe not. I don't like that. I don't like how it looks. Laundry maid deluxe shelving? Nah, I just don't want shelving there. It looks too bulky. This is fine. We'll do the shelving right there. There we go. I don't know if I like that color. I guess it's okay. All right. How about just a small picture, like right here, maybe? We'll do a small picture. We'll do the koi fishies. Why not? All right. Move from top down again. You can kind of see. Maybe I should do some shades. Oops. Let's see, where are they? Decorations, window coverings. I mean, it is a bathroom. You do kind of want some privacy, right? A little bit of privacy, maybe? Yeah, I'd rather not do that here because we have the plant. Doesn't really work. So I think we'll omit that from this bathroom, but we'll do the coverings for the other two bathrooms at least. And there we go. We have 2 refreshed bathrooms. I'm gonna save quick. Because this game loves to crash on me, and then I have like no way of getting back into it. Or I have to spend hours to get back into it to where we left off, and I don't want to do that. That's so anxiety inducing. It's ridiculous. So, where are we with the kiddo? The kiddo's oh, he's not really asleep. Why don't we put him in and explore some food again? He dislikes rice porridge? Oh my, okay. Sweet potato puree. Talk over relation fears with Felix. Okay, apparently she's afraid he's gonna walk away from her. Alright, kiddo, we're gonna try some sweet potato puree. You're gonna love it, right? Probably not. He was unsure. What? Really? Okay. Felix can help her with her homework, maybe. We'll see if we can catch it. What else can we try with Adrian? Homemade hummus? Applesauce? Let's do applesauce.
Ooh, lava.
Okay, so do homework.
Yeah, be smart. Huh?
Help with homework. I'm gonna get rid of these plates because they're bugging me. Oh, sure, and then I break the sink doing that. Of course I did. Wait, did she finish her homework? Do homework. Help with homework. There we go. That's what I was after. Oh no, wall's in the way. Frida is back. Alright, we need to fix the sink that I broke. I definitely broke it. Gift from a stranger. With trepidation, Frida opened the box from a supposed stranger to see what's inside. She received 2 minty mocha cupcakes and a Choco Tummer's bomb cupcake. Can be found in her personal inventory. Okay. Oh, and she sold... Frida sold one of her knitting projects. I also going to have her knit... Oh, she was knitting a project, it was. Okay. Have her knit some more. Alright. I think I'm going to age up Adrian. So we'll have Mom make him a cake. Hopefully, no rude sim will eat it this time. God, that was rude. Like, why would you do that? There's something wrong with you. Hey, look, there's this perfectly nice cake on the table. I'm going to eat it. Frida, you monster. Who is this sim? Oh, well, obviously, Calica knows this person. Add birthday candles. And then have Adrian blow out candles.
Captain
All right. Adrian aged up. He was cautious. So... clingy, charmer, inquisitive, fussy, independent, silly, angelic, wild. Since he was cautious, I'm going to give him clingy. So clingy, these shy toddlers avoid Sims outside the household and get sad if they are left behind. They gain extra skill when taught, and they recover faster from bad moods when comforted. So I think that's a good one to pair with his cautiousness. Oh, I love his hair too. He's got the same hair that she had when she was a toddler. That's so cute. All right, we're gonna have to do our outfit fixer situation. I can't leave without it, like, knowing that his clothes are in good standing. I'm leaving the hair though. The hair is amazing. All right, I don't hate the top. I don't hate the top. The pants definitely need help. Let's see. What can we give you? Maybe little toddler boots? Those just seem like snow boots. I don't really want to... We'll do those. And then I'm going to give him socks. Ooh, little bear socks. Yes. Perfect. He's so cute. Look at him. Oh, well, that's an interesting formal outfit. Let's just go with this one. We'll do yellow since his shoes are yellow. I don't even hate the socks. The blue socks. I mean, that matches. We're good with that. Absolutely. Okay. How about sleep? I love onesies. Onesies are my favorite. We'll do those. Oh, it's like a little monster in the back. That's cute. Okay, that one we're doing. Party. Nice glasses. I love the hair. I don't want to cover it up with a hat. I don't hate the outfit. The shoes could be a different color. White on white, nah. Red? Red works. Or how about this gray? Ooh, the gray is better. We're doing gray. Alright, swimwear. Is there a full body? Yes, I love this one. It's one of my favorite swimsuits. It's a little like dive suit. Hot weather. Let's see here. I'm digging a tank top. Okay, I like that. That's cute. Little birdie. Little shorts, and little sandals. Okay. And last but not least, outerwear. That works for me, but I want to give him boots. Like these. Yeah. There we go. Now he's cooking with gasoline. He looks really cute. I like that a lot on him. And now people can eat the cake and I won't get mad. I promise. Quirk reveal, love sounds. Adrian seems to really love anything that makes sound. Toddlers with this quirk tend to be fascinated with radios, TVs, and toys that make sound. They even babble more. Oh, that's cute. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a good place for us to wrap it up for the day. So I want to thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my stream. Even if you were lurking or just passing through or watching for a few minutes and moving on, I want to thank you. Without your support, I could not do this. So I'm greatly appreciative of all the views and subscriptions that I get from streaming, and I truly love doing this, and I'm glad that I'm able to give this a go. So once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of the day or night or wherever you're from, and I hope to see you tomorrow, 12 Central Standard Time. I'll be streaming. It is Variety Day, although I may just play The Sims. I'm not sure. I might play Enzoy. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing tomorrow, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, I hope to see you tomorrow, and have a good night or morning wherever you're from.